Dear students, we start our lesson now. The theme of the lesson is research issues. Before starting the theme, I'm going to tell you about the quotes of Mahatma Gandhi and Albert Einstein. The quotes of great scientists about research. 7 social sins: politics without principles, wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, knowledge without character, commerce without morality, science without humanity, and workshop without sacrifice, said Mahatma Gandhi. The next quote is, if we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, said Albert Einstein. Now the questions concerning the theme. Who and what are they? What were their fields of research? How long did their research last? To what extent their researches were topical at that time? What novelty did they bring to community? Do you intend to continue similar research? We should answer these questions. A research problem. This research problem contains meaning, components, selection, formulation, techniques. It refers to some difficulty which a researcher experiences in the context of either theoretical or practical situation and wants to it. It refers to some difficulty which a researcher experiences in the context of their theoretical and practical situation and wants to obtain a solution for the same. A research problem can be simply defined as a statement that identifies the problem or situation to be studied, obtain a solution for the same. Now about components of a research problem. An individual or a group with some difficulty or problem. Objectives of research that are to be attained. The next, the environment in which the problem exists. The other one, 2 or more course of action or alternative means for obtaining the objective. The next one, 2 or more possible outcomes. The last one, objective of the study. Characteristics of a good topic. Interest. That means the topic must be able to keep the researcher interested in it throughout the research process. The second one is data availability. It means it must be ensured that the topic can be investigated through the collection and analysis of data. Significant. The topic must contribute towards improvement and understanding of an equation, of an education theory or practice. The next is adequate. The topic must be according to the skills of researcher, available resources, and time restrictions. The last one is ethical. The topic must not embarrass or harm the society. The next thing is selecting a problem. Guidelines for selecting a research problem. The subject which is overdone should not be chosen. An average researcher must not choose controversial topics. The next one is too narrow or too vague problems should be avoided. The next, the chosen subject should be familiar and feasible. Another one, significance and importance of subject must be given attention. Next one, cost and time factor must be kept in mind. And the last one is experience, qualification and training of researcher must be according to the problem in hand. Formulating a research problem. The steps involved in formulating a research problem are as follows. Develop a suitable title, build a conceptual model of the problem, define the objectives of study, set up investigative questions, formulate hypotheses, state the operational definition of concepts, and the last one is determine the scope of the study. These are the new words concerning to the theme. First one is to refer. To refer means mention or allude to. The second one is experience. Practical contact with and observation of facts. Next one, identify. Establish or indicate who or what is. Alternative of one or more things. Available. Availability, the quality of being able to be used or obtained. An average refers to the arithmetic mean. Significance, the quality of being worthy of attention. Conceptual, relating to or based on mental concepts. Hypothesis, a supposition or proposed explanation. The last one is formulate. Formulate, create or prepare methodically. And these are questions that you should answer to these questions. What do we need to know about research issues? The second question. What are the components of research problem? The next one. How do you select a problem? The next question. How do you formulate a research problem? The last one, how do you choose the theme when you are going to do research work? And the second part of our lesson is grammar. In grammar, you should read about the transition words and phrases. You should know about them, and transition words and phrases are vital devices for essays, research papers, or other literary papers. They include the connections and transitions between sentences and paragraphs. They thus give the text a logical organization and structure. They are, in the first place, not only but also, as a matter of fact, in like manner, in addition, coupled with first, second, third, in the light of, not to mention, to say nothing of equally. Next is important, identically, again, and also, then, like, as, to, moreover, as well as, together with, of course, likewise, similarly, additionally. There's given an exercise. You should you should put the words, you should put these transition words in the sentences. You should do the activity 2 as well. Look at the following thesis statements and decide which of them is the strongest. Activity 2, it says they are giving you 3 problems, 3 examples. First example is the process for college students on a research paper in 1960s was very different from the process used by most of today's college students. The second example is because of advance in technology, today's college student has more resources for research papers than students had in the 1960s. And the third one is because of progress of internet and other electronic sources, the research progress has become easier than previous ones. Utilized by today's college students for papers differs greatly from that of students in the 1960s. You should find the strongest thesis from this activity. And we are giving you the test. Choose the answer to the questions. Why do you conduct research? To generate new knowledge, to solve a problem, to be able to predict an outcome, or to test a theory. The next test. Find the definition of the word explore. Travel through in order to learn about it. A journey taken by a group of people, expressing the relationship between a part and the whole. The last one is controlled by or connected to a computer. As the third test, find the synonym to the word identify. First one, associate, link, connect. The second one, relate, bracket. The next one, group, category. The last one, grade, categorization. The next test is find the antonym of the word formulate. Disorganize, define, codify, put. The last one is systematize. And the next test is complete the sentence. You should complete the sentence. The main concept behind doing research is to, first one, study and explore knowledge. Second, start with a predefined and clear-cut objectives. The next one, get new ideas. The last one, all the above.